Hi guys, this is Androidpipe.com and I'm here with a game called Fortress Fury. It was launched earlier this month, it's available for free and I'm playing it on the handset called the Allview X2 Soul Pro. It's a tower defense title, but an original tower defense title, so you can create your own tower here and shoot catapults to another rival that's usually a human opponent. So as I said, you can actually edit your tower. I'm deleting right now elements of my tower, and I can add some building blocks here made of wood, brick, stone, copper, lead, brass, bronze or iron, and I can change the shape however I want to. So if I want to place, let's say, wood here, I can place one block here, one more, and basically keep pressing till I make a big box like that. And once you keep dragging stuff, you'll be able to see all this grid here and you'll be able to interact with them. Of course, you can also place weapons. We got a mystic shield, that's not a weapon, that's a defensive system. We got the catapult, that's your most basic unit. Catapult 1, catapult 2, there's also ballista, dragonfire and lightning storm, and more to unlock later on. Okay, and let's see what we got here. We got crafting. After you fight and you win or lose, you'll get some resources that you'll be able to craft into some items like building blocks, specials, support like slow time and null magic, and weapons like ballista, dragonfire and lightning storm. More will be added later on. Once again, the game is available for free. It's called Fortress Fury and I'm playing it on the Allview X2 Soul Pro. It requires an internet connection and it involves real-time battles. So here we go, you can play with a friend, practice or do some competitive auto matching. By the way, the blocks I placed earlier have to fit within a certain amount of points, block points, otherwise you cannot place them. This is not a freemium, there are no limitations on your play, which is a good thing. And once again, aside from the ballistas, you can use special magic like slow time, null magic, and usually a gameplay session lasts around 5 minutes or even 4 minutes. You'll see later on why. Okay, so we're syncing to this guy here who seems to be pretty skilled. This is his tower and this is my tower, and you get to attack once your catapults have an exclamation mark above them. And you will set the aim exactly like in the Angry Birds titles. Of course, this is easier to do on a bigger screen. On this smaller screen, it's a bit harder. So the units you have here, we got catapults, and we also have an archer that's invulnerable, and he will change form every 60 seconds or so. So you have to calculate the trajectories fast and fire. And now let's get to the defensive. You can use the gem, which you have to protect, to heal your towers, and you can use these shields to protect certain blocks that you've got here. So once again, use the shield to protect blocks and use the gem to heal your units. Okay, so let's tap this, select the direction. It's actually a game of speed most times because the ones who fires first has a tendency to win. And this guy doesn't seem to have very many weapons, which is a good thing for me. Okay, so I'm trying to hit his ballista. Keep in mind he can heal himself, and keep in mind that once a part of your tower falls, if a catapult falls with it, it usually becomes non-functional. Medieval music here, generic music. Okay, so one of my ballistas is dead, I only have 2 left. I will be lucky if I can make it. And one more has gone. With a bit of luck, I will be able to destroy at least his ballista, if not his catapult. And almost did it. As you can see, my archer has changed projectile, this little guy here. And with a bit of luck, I will be able to maybe destroy his ballista. The aim is to reach the gem. So the other guy has hidden his gem somewhere in his structure. I have my gem hidden here. And once that's hit, I mean mortally hit, the game is over and the winner is the one who hits it. Okay, so let's try one more time and hit his ballista. Doesn't seem to be doing much damage. Almost there. And let's try some healing. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, one more attempt. He's hurting us well, but in spite of that, he keeps playing, and I just killed his catapult. Many of the battle sessions will end with only 2 archers. That's what usually happens, and the one with the fastest hand wins. Okay, so it's now a battle of 2 archers, but my gem has been exposed, and he only needs 1 hit to beat me. 1 well-placed hit. There are huge variations of designs for your tower, and I just got kicked. So this is defeat. I got some resources still, I got some experience points, and that's the gameplay in a nutshell. This is Fortress Fury. It's quite fun, sometimes frustrating. It's all about being fast, having a fast hand, quickly swiping the screen. It's certainly a game that you would rather play on tablets than on the phone. You saw me having a bit of trouble with swiping around, with healing, and with using shields. And now I want to trigger another battle just to show you another design and another tower. This game has proven to be very popular. It was launched on May 7th, if I'm not mistaken. It comes from a famous YouTuber who worked on it for 9 months, so very solid work here. Okay, this is another tower design. This guy seems to have iron and only catapults, no ballistas. So waiting for the fight to begin. Sometimes if the connection is bad and the enemy quits or drops the connection, you win the fight by default. Anyway, this is Fortress Fury. It's very fun. I'm playing it for free on the Allview X2 Soul Pro, and I'm going to give it a high grade. It's finally an original title, 9.6 out of 10 from Androidpipe.com. Bye bye.